Look, the Lakers and the Kings handled their business last night. A lot of people thought that the Lakers were going to tank, that the Lakers weren't going to win, that they said, you know what, we want to miss Denver in the first round, so we're not going to go out and win this game. And I thought that was foolish, all that talk about that, because then it became, so you want a one-game win and you're in against Sacramento or Golden State, either one, two teams that you have struggled against this year. That's not a good strategy. That's not a good strategy at all. You're better than the Pelicans. You need to go beat them. If you even want to be in the playoffs, go beat them. Don't worry about who you're going to miss. If you're going to try to get to the goals that you're trying to get to, you need to go and win and just get in. This was brought to my attention yesterday. It's better that the Lakers play the Nuggets in the first round anyway, because if y'all remember, the first round series get extended. Like the first game you get like 2 days off, 2 or 3 days off after the first game to the second game. And then you get all these extra days in between for a little bit older team that can be injury prone at times. Anthony Davis, LeBron. You need those extra days in between the games. When you get down to the conference finals, you don't have all those extra days. So it's better if they're going to try to win this series, they need to try to win it now and go win now. Do I think they can beat the Nuggets? No. But I also thought if they lost last night, I didn't think they were going to make the playoffs at all, because I think they get beat. I think they get beat by the Kings. The Kings have had the Lakers' number. And it doesn't matter whether they played in Sacramento or LA. They've had their number. Lakers got problems defending the perimeter. And guess who is outstanding on the perimeter? Sacramento. So, yeah, I thought it was going to be iffy no matter what. They won the game. I tell you who played well. Zion Williamson. Now, we got to find out, because they still got one game against Sacramento left. What's going on with Zion? You heard left knee sort of. I think it's a hamstring or a quad tear. I think it's something bad. For him to come out of the game like that, it's got to be something bad. It's got to be something bad. He was playing outstanding. He didn't take a shot. He took one shot outside of 5 feet, a three that he missed. Everything else, he just drove to the basket. It didn't matter if LeBron was guarding him. It didn't matter if Anthony Davis was guarding him. He's just going to the hoop. If that's the Zion that we're going to get from here on out, that's who we thought we were going to get. That's who we thought we were going to get. Not the soft, pudgy, Zion that's not doing much. That's not who we thought we were going to get. I like this version of Zion. Give me that. Give me that. 40 points. Hopefully he's healthy. But I just have a horrible feeling that it's going to be something bad. That he's not going to be able to play when they play the Kings. But hopefully not. Hopefully I'm wrong. That's what I'm hoping for. But we will see. We will definitely see. But the Kings, they handled business last night. They smacked around Golden State. It was close at the half, and you thought, you know what? This is set up for Golden State to win. Klay had done nothing at the half. Steph had done nothing at the half. He had 5 points, and they were only down 4. And you're like, oh, man, Sacramento, you should be up 15. And you're thinking, well, here they come. And it got started off that way. Steph got cooking in the third quarter. But they never got the lead. They could never stop Sacramento. And then it was just over. It was just an avalanche. And they're finished. That's my thinking. I like Golden State. I thought they had a good. Here's the thing. And if we're being honest, Draymond Green cost Golden State a playoff berth. And I know what you're going to say. Well, what are you talking about, B? Well, look at the games that Draymond missed and look at what Golden State's record was in those games. Look, I'm the first person, and I've said it all along, I'm the vice president of the Draymond Green hater club. I don't think that man is a Hall of Famer. I think he's a good basketball player, but I don't think he's a Hall of Famer at all. I don't care. He's been an integral part of them winning titles. There's no doubt. But to be a Hall of Famer, in my book, you got to be a step above that. There's an upper echelon. Now, the NBA doesn't believe so because they let anybody in. So Draymond will get in. But all this talk about, oh, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Really? He's on the same level as LeBron, Charles Barkley, Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But they let anybody in. I think it's garbage, but whatever. But Draymond cost them a playoff berth because he is an integral part to them winning. And the games that he missed, if they would have just won half of the games that he missed, just half, they're in the playoffs. They're not even in the play-in. They're in the playoffs. So you want to blame somebody for not being in the playoffs, blame Draymond Green. Period. End of story. So now I know people are going to blame Clay for last night, and you should. That was horrific. But the reason that Golden State is not in the playoffs is Draymond Green. Period. End of story. That's just it. That's just it. But Lakers and Kings win. Lakers are in. They're the 7th seed. They take on the Nuggets. Kings, I think the Kings are going to end up beating the Pelicans. I thought whoever the winner of last night between the Kings and the Warriors, I thought both of those, whoever won, was getting into the playoffs. I thought either one, because I thought they were going to beat, whether it was the Lakers or the Pelicans, I thought either one of them was going to win. And I think the Kings, because I think the Kings are better. Now, here's the thing. The Pelicans have given the Kings problems this year. So we're going to see. But I just think that the Kings are going to eventually win this thing, man. I like the Kings. I like the Kings to get in.